Three Ds, huh? What am I talking about here with 3 Ds? This is Beth Wee in the Koinonia Kitchen, and I'm going to start with denial. The D is denial. Don't even notice I am lying. That's what they say the acronym for denial is. Denial is the place I live before I come into awareness. In denial, I'm not hurt by the things that I'm doing to hurt myself, because I don't even notice I am lying. I don't even notice I am doing the things. I am happily and blissfully in a state of ignorance. But is it really blissful ignorance? Or am I hurting myself in that state? After denial, there's an awareness that comes. But often the awareness is followed with the second D. And that's defiance. Don't tell me what I can and can't do, I'll say in my head while somebody's giving me a should, when they're shoulding at me or being a should head near me. Don't tell me. And I have this twisted thinking that follows this childish rebellion. Like I'm going to take authority over my own life, even if the authority doesn't make any sense. It's immature, it's childish, it's foolish. It's foolish in nature. Some of the things I'll do is I'll attack others who are trying to help me. They're just trying to help me. They're trying to give me some insight or some ideas or just a hand up from the ground where I'm sitting, and I'll attack them. I'll blame them for anything wrong in my life. I'll make mincemeat of their reputation in my head, and I don't want what you have. You leave me alone. I've got my defiance, and I don't need to listen to you. One of the places of defiance, I'll attack myself when somebody breaks through the denial. Somebody else breaks through my denial, and I'll attack myself in response. Does that make any sense at all? Well, that's the problem, guys. When we're fighting addiction, things don't make sense. The lies are what keep us in the problem. So our minds are playing games all the time. You know, you just have to stop and take a breath and listen to what's going on in your head and choose before you take action. That's right. You might be telling yourself to go have a drink, go eat a piece of cake, go buy some scratch-off tickets, whatever your addiction is. But binging to overcome the feeling that you have when your denial is busted out, well, that's outright defiance. But who are you really defying? Are you defying anybody but your best and highest self? I don't think so. The last D, I told you we'd have 3, is dysfunction. And dysfunction becomes cyclical for many of us. Let's take a food addiction, for example. Maybe you starve yourself and then you have a big emotion, so you binge. And then you feel terrible, and so you recommit. And then you become complacent. And then you start to compromise. And then you starve yourself again. And then you have an emotion, and so you binge. And then you recommit. And then you become complacent. And then you compromise. And then you starve yourself. Do you get the cycle of this? Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like you're on a hamster wheel, and nothing you're doing is working. No one step in that cycle is really healthy. Starving, emotional outbursts, binging, recommitting, complacency, compromise. You're setting yourself up for self-sabotage when you're in these places. Denial, defiance, and dysfunction. They're the 3 Ds. Why am I telling you about them? Because once you recognize them, you're on your way to wholeness and health. without seeing them for what they are, you'll accept them as just the way it is. And let me tell you, that's a line. That is not true, and you do not have to buy into that. There is healing, there is help, there is health. All you have to do is ask for help. It's time to take addiction out of the shadows and shine the encouraging light of recovery on everyone affected. Good Seed Podcast is powered by BethWE.com, a nonprofit ministry based in Vero Beach, Florida. We'll start the uncomfortable conversations that turn despair into hope and complacency into action. Connect, communicate, and thrive with us. Check us out online at BethWE.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk again soon.